When will a narcissist actually leave you? I'm going to cover all of that in this video. Hi, I'm Rebecca Zung, and I'm an attorney. I'm also a narcissist negotiation expert, and I do everything on this channel to make sure that you feel like you are super powerful and can break free from the chains that bind you, that make you feel paralyzed in those relationships with narcissists, whether it's a personal relationship, a business relationship, whatever it is that is making you feel like you are under that weight of a relationship with a narcissist. That's what I do to help you. I've helped millions of people go from lives of drama, trauma, and chaos to step into lives of freedom, possibility, and purpose. I've written 2 best-selling books, and I want to help you too. So if you haven't subscribed to this channel, make sure that you do that. I upload brand new videos every single day. I'm here every day creating lots and lots of resources for you, totally free. So make sure that you subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell. All right, let's talk about when a narcissist will actually leave you. I know you're like over here hoping, right? But, or maybe you're like worried, I don't know, but when will they actually leave you? So, well, let's talk about why they're actually in relationship with you in the first place, because that's the whole point of it. They attach themselves to you not because you have so little value, even though they're devaluing you the whole entire time. They really attach themselves to you because you have so much value. They want to suck as much value out of you as they possibly can. They're almost like leeches or, vampires. Are sucking that out of you. They want that narcissistic supply. And if you want to know more about narcissistic supply, you can check out my video on that. They have this endless need to feed this thing inside of them, this beast inside of them. They have this emptiness inside of them that will never be fed. It's like a black hole that's bottomless, and they want you to feed it. You probably, when you first got into a relationship with them, wanted to feed it too. You didn't realize that it was a bottomless pit, that can never be fed. It's a one-way directional spigot. It will never be 2 ways. And they somehow always figure out a way to get that spigot going this direction and never the other direction. Once you're no longer fueling that, and they realize that you're shutting off that spigot or that source, then they won't want you anymore. If you're no longer a good source of supply, then they won't want to be in relationship with you anymore. So if you start to stand up for yourself more, or whatever that was that they were receiving from you, if that supply source is starting to shut down, then they're no longer going to want to be in relationship with you. So if you start to set boundaries, or you start to shut off that money source, or you start to shut off whatever that source of supply was that they're getting from you, then they're going to want to shut off relationship with you. And let me tell you, your value to them is in direct relationship with, like, the ratio is indirect. It's directly related to how much value they're getting from you. I mean, it's a very sort of transactional relationship, but it's almost like, I don't know, mathematically, like they get like 1,000 out of you. You're going to get like a little teeny little thing. In other words, as long as they're getting supply, as long as they're getting something, then they'll come back. But if they're not getting anything, then they will not be in relationship with you. And once that supply source, if they don't feel like they're getting what they want, then they're gone, and they're gone with nothing, no feeling whatsoever. I mean, and whatever it was that you gave them, there'll be no sense whatsoever of thanking, acknowledgement, feeling of gratitude, nothing. There will be no remorse, no apology, no sense of empathy for whatever it was that you gave them. It will be discard, gone, whatever. I just want to go through some of the signs that you might start to see that they may be starting to be done so that you can start to see some of that. But, they might start to feel distant from you. You might start to see some sense that they're just always in a bad mood with you. With the narcissist, you do start to see that a lot anyway during the devalue phase. But during the devalue phase, they usually are hot and cold, hot and cold, hot and cold. When they're starting to go into the discard phase, it's just always cold, always cold, always cold. They're just always distant, always distant. You start to see that they never care what you think. They're just always gone. They're just always taking advantage, always using you. They're not in any sort of, caring at all or worried. Usually if you start to pull back from them at all, like, where they start to feel like maybe you're going to maybe step back, then they start to pull in again and love bomb you and future fake you and do what they need to do to pull you, rein you back in. You don't see that anymore. They don't really care. Or they might start accusing you of doing the things that they're doing. If they're cheating on you or they're doing things, they might start to accuse you of that, so that they're sort of preempting those things, so that when the time comes that they are, getting out of the relationship, they want to be ahead of that. Well, you were cheating first or something like that, to make sure that it's sort of tit for tat, that sort of thing. And let me tell you, it'll be the best thing that ever happens. So, should you be worried if this person is about to discard you? It's probably going to be the best thing that ever happened. But you do want to prepare yourself, so if you think that this is coming, you do want to prepare yourself. You do want to make sure that you have your documentation in check. You do want to make sure you have everything that you need lined up financially. You do want to make sure that you have a stash of cash. You do want to make sure that you have a place to go, a place to live. If this is a divorce situation, if it's a business situation, a business partnership, make sure that you have a succession plan in place. You do want to stay 2 steps ahead of them if you see that this is coming, and get a plan in place. Okay. If you do think that it's a divorce situation, make sure you watch my video, Before You Divorce a Narcissist. Watch this. If you are dealing with this and you're managing this, I have a whole video series on self-care to deal with narcissists. Definitely check that out. And, the best thing you can do for yourself is just move on. And I want you to just put that in the comments, just move on, because that is the best thing that you can definitely do for yourself. All right. And if you are getting ready to negotiate with a narcissist, make sure you grab my free Crush My Negotiation prep worksheet, winmynegotiation.com for sure. Make sure you grab that. Join my free private Facebook group, Narcissist Negotiators with Rebecca Zung. Make sure that you get the help and support that you need. I do have a partnership with betterhelp.com. You can get that therapy and support if you need it. They do sponsor us. So, we do receive commissions on that. But if you don't have another support system, I just offer that if you need it, because I want you to get the help and support that you need. It doesn't cost you any extra. I just want to offer that if you need it. It's betterhelp.com/Rebecca Zung. So if you haven't subscribed to this channel, make sure you do that now. Subscribe, hit that notification bell, and make sure that you remember that today is a great day to start negotiating your best life. Remember, they only win if you give in. Okay. So I will see all of you guys in the next video.